Welcome back to Treasure and Change, where every coin is a piece of history and sometimes even a piece of treasure. Today we're going to be coin roll hunting dimes. I already weighed them on my scale here. All of these came up heavy and they're uniformly larger than a typical roll. So my theory on these is that they're overstuffed. If they're overstuffed by 5 for each of these, I would start the hunt $8.50 a head. So that's my theory about these. We're going to get into them and find out why they're heavy and why they're a little longer than the rest. The other thing I do, if you've watched prior hunts, is I always do the magnet test ahead of time. If a magnet sticks to a coin roll here, it means that there's going to be steel-based coins in these rolls. So there's 2 of them that came out like that. These are gonna probably have foreign steel-based coins in them. I also ran my fingers across some of them and found that the diameter is a little longer than typical for some of these. So I think that's gonna end up being probably what we see the most in situations like this are pennies. But we'll see. If these are pennies, we'll be down 18 cents. Sometimes they're foreign coins though, which is kind of cool. This also was one of the extra long ones, so kind of weird, kind of strange. I do some hunts without you all, and in the last hunt I did that was not on camera, I found a mercury dime and a silver Eisenhower. Just thought I'd share that as, you know, fun facts over here. Some of the things that hopefully we'll find in these rolls. So let's get into them. Okay, let's check on these steel-based coins first. Let's see what we have here. Look, what is this? This looks like, I'm actually not quite sure. At first, I was thinking Thailand. Israel, it says it right there. Israel, very cool. So I gotta do some research into this. I don't think I have very many Israeli coins. So that's a cool find. We'll put that aside. Okay, here we go. Let's open the other roll that had a magnet test positive here. So it's going to be a foreign coin. Let's see which one. There it is. It sticks out fairly obviously here. Once you get close enough, you can see which one it might be. There it is. Let's see. Honduras. I know this one right off the bat. Whoops. I got people from Honduras, so that one is, it's a Lempira is the name of their currency, so that's 20 cents there. We'll hold on to that too. Okay, now we're going to check this roll out, the one that had a little bit of, you know, there's probably a penny or something in here. Let's go see what that is though. Sometimes they're foreign coins, and that's what I'm actually hoping for instead of a penny, of course. So let's find out what we have. I might even rip this roll open. It seems to be jam-packed in here. Let me open this up. I don't like doing this because then I can't reuse it, but it's like such a tight roll here. I wonder if I'm even going to be able to know which one that was. If it's not a penny, maybe it was just wedged in funny. That seems to be what it was. Just something wedged in funny. Yeah, I guess I'll never know. So I don't know what was in that roll that caused it to have that extra width. Maybe it was this guy here, but other than that, I'm not sure. On this next roll, I'm gonna do a little better job at like pinpointing, okay, it was a coin right here. So let's open this now and see exactly what this is. I'm gonna let some of these spill maybe just so I can not lose sight of what that was. So it's gonna be this coin here. Next one. So it's gonna be this. So this is a penny. Okay, cool. So that confirms my theory on that one. So we have a real nasty penny here, but hey, now that the penny doesn't exist anymore, any penny is better than no penny. So I put this in the fast forward here just because sometimes people ask me what coin roll hunting is really like. It's basically just this, you know, in fast forward we're looking at all the different dimes, seeing what we can find. We did find another penny in this roll, so we'll add that to our penny collection over here. So I can confirm that these are overstuffed. They added an extra 5 dimes, so 50 cents to all of these. So that puts me up $8.50 for this hunt already without having to make a single find. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so I had just gotten into this roll and I said, what the heck is that? Let me look at this. It's a 1 peso, and I said to myself, huh, that's pretty cool. That's from Chile. Okay. Then I said to myself, wait a hot minute. And I was like, what? This is not the coolest coin. This is... It's silver. So cool. They were roommates here. So we're gonna keep both of these. Very cool roll here. Very excited about it. Let's keep looking. Okay, it's getting a little late, and as you can see, I'm just starting to open up rolls as quickly as I can. I think I'm just gonna open them all and then monkey shuffle kind of look through them because it is getting a wee bit past my bedtime. But I opened up this Loomis roll and I saw something that might stick out to you. I am assuming this is silver. It's got the reading that makes me think it's silver instead of a foreign coin. So let's see if I am right. Yay, I'll be right. Okay, so let's see what year this is gonna be. 1946, was not expecting that. Usually we're seeing a lot of the 1960s when we find silver, so very cool. I'm gonna add that, so that's 2 pieces of silver so far. Let's keep going. If you're watching this for the first time and you've never coin roll hunted, I just want you to know it's nothing that you need to be intimidated about. There's stuff that's very easy to find. So for instance, what stands out to you here, right? Like, I think it's very clear which one is not like the rest. So this is going to be a silver. This is our 3rd silver so far. It's 1946. It's going to have a Denver mint mark right here. That D is for Denver. We're going to check. Let's see, I have this handy because I did actually look at it ahead of time. This is going to be the 1946 D. So there's 61 million minted. Prior, we had found the 1946 Philly. So now we actually have the pair. That's kind of cool. So we're going to hold on to this. Wow, I feel a little embarrassed. I was just saying like, oh, look how easy it is to tell if there's silver or not. Well, there's silver here. And this one's a little harder to tell. Let's see if you can find it. I was very, very fooled at first. And then I said, nah, that looks just different enough. That looks just different enough. Honing in on it here. You see it? So it was next to this dirty one, which made me kind of lose sight of it a little. There we go. And then it's not as bright, but you'll notice there's no copper. Where you see this brown over here, you don't see any brown on this one. So let's take a look. There's no mint mark. I don't see doubling. Definitely slick. On the torch, there's no bands, so not gonna get the full torch designation. But it looks like it's going to be a 1948 Philadelphia. Let me check that one to see what we're working with here. So there were 74.9 million of those minted. So cool. That's our fourth silver. Let's keep looking. This is an interesting roll. It's almost entirely uncirculated 2025 Philadelphia dimes. So that's interesting. Maybe I'll pull one that looks like it's in the best condition. Okay, let's wrap up this hunt. We have 4 silver dimes. Any dimes from 1964 or sooner have silver content, so those are great finds. We have 4 foreign coins. We have Panama, Israel, Chile, and Honduras. We have a 2009 Philadelphia, which is a modern semi-key date. Dimes are very common to have misaligned dies or, just striking issues here. So this is the most drastic of them. I like the ones where the part of the design is off the surface of the coin. So if, like, let's say this one was kind of partially off the design, those are a little better, but this one's cool. I'll probably keep this one and put the rest back. The rest are a little less drastic. So we'll probably put those ones back. Got 2 pennies, and then I thought this was just artistically pretty. It's just corrosion on here, but the way that the corrosion is, it's kind of sprinkled like an art piece, like Jackson Pollock or something. I don't know, Rembrandt maybe. But this is the stuff that makes me strange, I guess. That I like. Just things like this stand out to me. So all in all, here's our hunt. We're gonna go put those back in the bank and probably end up with this lot here. So hope you enjoyed. Hope I catch you in the next one. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Have a great rest of the day.